Your insomnia isn't random. It's a symptom of the Hollow Era, a world that's hijacked your nights to sell you solutions that only deepen the void. Think you're relaxing with that 2 a.m. doom scroll? You're being mined. Every notification, every must-have sleep gadget, they're not filling your exhaustion. They're weaponizing it. But in 1993, a Stanford experiment proved something radical. Extreme minimalism doesn't just declutter your space. It reprograms your sleep DNA. Tonight, we revolt. The Hollow Era wants you addicted to fixing sleep with more apps, more melatonin, more noise machines. But true sleep minimalism isn't subtraction, it's sabotage. For centuries, Tibetan monks used dark retreats, pitch-black caves, zero possessions, to achieve supernatural rest. Why? Because emptiness isn't deprivation. It's an invitation for your nervous system to finally exhale. This video isn't about better sleep hygiene. This is about extreme minimalism sleep. 5 forbidden habits that delete Hollow Era conditioning from your biology. You'll discover why sleeping on the floor could reboot your circadian rhythm. Habit 2. How sensory fasting silences phantom insomnia. Habit 4. And why the absence of a bedroom might be your ultimate sleep hack. By the end, you'll know why Hollow Era insomnia is a lie and how to reclaim sleep as your birthright. Let's begin. In 1993, Stanford scientists discovered something revolutionary. The human brain doesn't need a bedroom to sleep. It needs a sensory vacuum. Their radical experiment: test subjects slept in empty, white-walled chambers stripped of every modern sleep prop. No beds, no nightstands, not even clocks. Within days, participants' melatonin levels surged by 63%, as if their bodies had rediscovered a primal rhythm buried beneath decades of Hollow Era noise. This is the paradox of extreme minimalism sleep. The more you remove, the deeper your biology remembers. Your mattress? A $3,000 monument to spinal corruption, engineered to keep you buying upgrades. Your smart bulbs and sleep trackers? Data harvesting puppeteers convincing you rest requires algorithms. But Hollow Era insomnia isn't a you problem, it's a space problem. Take Akiko, a Kyoto architect who eliminated her bedroom entirely in 2001. She sleeps on a chic futon rolled into her immaculate living space each night. No sleep zone means no subconscious associations with stress, productivity, or the unfinished work email glowing in the corner. Her ritual mirrors the ancient Jaman people, who slept on elevated platforms to avoid dampness. Not memory foam, just earth and wind. By bankrupting your bedroom of Hollow Era seductions, the dopamine-triggering devices, the optimized bedding, you force your hypothalamus to stop outsourcing sleep to consumerist crutches. This isn't asceticism. It's neurological warfare. The emptiness becomes a mirror, reflecting back the truth. Your body already knows how to sleep. You've just been gaslit by a culture that profits from your exhaustion. The Hollow Era's greatest lie? That sleep requires a schedule. For decades, sleep tracking apps and optimal bedtime gurus have sold you rigidity, a capitalist chokehold masquerading as science. But in 2015, UCLA anthropologists studying Namibia's Himba people uncovered a truth that shatters this dogma. Tribes untouched by modernity sleep in bursts. 2 hours here, 3 hours there, guided solely by temperature and moonlight. Their secret? No clocks, no alarms, just bodies conversing with the ancient dialects of firelight and stars. This is Chrono-Culling, the deliberate deletion of artificial time structures hijacking your rest. Your circadian rhythm isn't broken, it's imprisoned by the industrial world's metronome. Extreme minimalism sleep demands you reject the tyranny of sleep windows and REM optimization. Like 12th century Zen monks who napped upright against temple pillars, trusting their spines to wake them at dawn's first whisper. Take Lars, a Swedish survival instructor who erased all clocks from his off-grid cabin in 2017. For 6 months, he slept when thunder rumbled in the distance, woke when frost melted on pine needles. His cortisol levels plummeted to those of a Neolithic hunter. No sleep score, no blue light filter, just the raw mathematics of survival. Proof that when you stop commodifying rest, you start inheriting it. By culling artificial timekeepers, you're not regressing, you're evolving. Your brain's suprachiasmatic nucleus, unshackled from Google Calendar alerts, begins syncing with celestial rhythms older than electricity. This isn't sleep hygiene. This is chronological insurrection, a return to the pulse that guided your ancestors through ice ages and harvests. The Hollow Era fears this truth. Your body isn't a machine to optimize. It's an ecosystem that thrives when clocks die. The Hollow Era doesn't just steal your sleep, it colonizes your silence. Every white noise machine, every calming sleep podcast, every Alexa whispering tomorrow's weather, they're not solutions. They're occupiers. In 2018, Finnish neuroscientists made a chilling discovery. Urban dwellers' brains had rewired to interpret silence as danger, a primal glitch from living in relentless noise. But extreme minimalism sleep flips the script. By embracing sonic scarcity, you don't just mute the world, you trigger a neural resurrection. Take the 9th century Shijindo monks of Mount Yoshino. They slept in stone huts designed to amplify nature's raw acoustics. Wind howling through cracks, snow crunching underfoot. Not for ambience, but to reset their auditory cortex. Modern studies now confirm their wisdom. 72 hours of true silence. No music, no podcasts, not even whispers. Regenerates hippocampal neurons at twice the normal rate. This isn't soundproofing. It's neural rewilding. Meet Alina, a Helsinki programmer who banned all artificial sounds from her apartment in 2020. No speakers, no ticking clocks, just the creak of floorboards and her own breath. Within weeks, her brain began filtering daytime chaos like a hunter stalking prey, selective, ruthless, calm. Her sleep latency dropped to 90 seconds, mirroring the on-demand rest of Arctic explorers in endless night. But here's where the Hollow Era strikes back. Silence terrifies the status quo. It exposes the void we've been numbing with playlists and podcasts. That's why sonic scarcity feels like withdrawal at first, your mind thrashing against the emptiness. But push through, and something awakens, a primal auditory cortex that treats sleep not as a chore, but a birthright. The Hollow Era's most insidious sleep trap? Convincing you that survival requires climate control. Your smart thermostat isn't a tool, it's a cage. For 300,000 years, humans slept through ice ages and monsoons without a single degree of artificial heating or cooling. Yet a 2021 Cambridge study revealed a disturbing shift. Modern humans have lost 87% of their natural thermoregulation capacity. The fix? Thermal minimalism. Letting your body reawaken its Paleolithic grit. Take the Sami reindeer herders of Arctic Norway. They sleep in Lavu tents, where temperatures swing from -30 degrees Celsius to 15 degrees Celsius nightly. No down blankets, no space heaters, just raw thermal stress that triggers a survival mechanism called non-shivering thermogenesis, where brown fat ignites like an internal furnace, burning calories to generate heat. The result? Sleep so deep, their brainwaves mimic hibernating bears. This isn't masochism. It's biohacking at its most ancestral. When you purge artificial temperature controls, you force your hypothalamus, the brain's ancient climate command center, to re-engage. Like Hiroto, a Kyoto carpenter who abolished indoor heating in 2019. By winter's end, his body could drop core temperature 2 degrees Celsius faster at bedtime, a biological superpower shared only with freediving Bijou tribes. The Hollow Era wants you addicted to perfect 68 degrees Fahrenheit nights. But perfection is paralysis. Your DNA encodes millennia of thermal warfare, desert noons, glacial dawns, monsoon nights. By embracing radical temperature flux, you're not just sleeping. You're resurrecting a lineage of survivors who traced extinction itself. The Hollow Era's final frontier of sleep sabotage isn't your phone screen. It's the lie that darkness requires management. Every sleep-friendly amber bulb, every blackout curtain with microfiber lining, they're compromises with a light-polluted world. But true darkness isn't curated. It's conquered. In 2022, geneticists uncovered a chilling truth. 94% of urban dwellers have mutated melanopsin cells, photoreceptors designed to sync sleep with celestial cycles. The cure? Photonic minimalism, a radical return to the pure, unmediated dark that forged human biology. Consider the Tuvan nomads of Mongolia's Altai Mountains. They sleep under open skies, their retinas bathing in starlight so faint, it's measured in millionths of a lux. This isn't poetic, it's biochemical warfare. Their pineal glands produce melatonin levels 400% higher than yours, not because of wellness hacks, but because their eyes haven't forgotten the language of true night. Take Mara, a Seattle coder who deleted all artificial light from her home in 2023. No LEDs. No street lamp glow seeping through blinds. Just lunar cycles and the occasional candle flame. Within months, her circadian rhythms synced with the solstices, waking at dawn without alarms. Her cortisol curve mirroring Bronze Age shepherds. Her secret? Letting her hypothalamus rediscover darkness as a biological imperative, not a design flaw. The Hollow Era profits by keeping you afraid of the void. But darkness isn't emptiness. It's the canvas where your brain paints delta waves. By fasting from photons, you're not just optimizing sleep. You're reclaiming sovereignty over the primal pact your ancestors made with fire. Light as fleeting tool, not perpetual crutch. This is the ultimate rebellion, sleeping not as modern humans, but as timeless ones. Hollow Era insomnia isn't a disorder. It's a diagnosis, proof you're alive in a world that trades your rest for profit. But tonight, you've armed yourself with more than habits. You've reclaimed an ancestry, an identity, a lineage of humans who didn't optimize sleep, they honored it. This isn't a lifestyle, it's a legacy. Every minimalist choice you make after sunset isn't just about sleep. It's a vote against the Hollow Era's theft of your humanity. You're no longer a consumer. You're a curator, a guardian of the dark. If this ignited something primal in you, go deeper. Smash that subscribe button and join thousands rewriting the rules of existence. Our channel isn't about trends, it's about treason against emptiness. Hit the bell, and next time, we'll dismantle another Hollow Era lie. Together, we'll sleep not as the tired, but as the untamed.